All right, welcome back to Gilded Gaming. How you guys doing tonight? We're gonna see about finishing Lunar tonight. Let's see how far we can get the next few hours, and then when we're done with Lunar, we're gonna do some more Breath of the Wild. Oh, I can't hear the game. What's going on? I'm plugged into the wrong thing. That makes better. Right, we're on the moon. Oh, you're always on the moon. We're on the dark side of the moon. Alright. I wonder if we're like a little low level because I've skipped some fights recently, but I don't know. But in recent streams, we've learned that... Ooh, what is this? Oh, this is just way in, right? Oh, no, what is this? Oh, it's just a way in. Okay. We've learned not only that Nash was a traitor, but that Phaecia might actually be an ally. And now it's time to get on in here. There's a secret passage that Phaecia told us about. I think it might pay off here to go a little all out. Let's see how this goes.
Summon elemental power.
Alright, so the bat guys are resistant to magic. I don't like that though. Alright, so Sonic Riser was a mistake. Interesting weapon. Oh wow, so they can just take me out. Yeah, leveled up, even though she slept through the end of the fight. Let's go level up. It might be worth it for us to level here a little bit. I don't know. I think the bosses level with you in this game, so I don't know how much it really matters as long as we can get through the enemies. See this thing he's standing on? Okay, we have some mirrors and Baigen. I don't know what Baigen means in Japanese. Wasn't it the name of the guy in Final Fantasy IV that was like working under the king that betrayed you too? I'm curious. I'm gonna look that up.
Summon elemental power.
Is it just a name? I mean, there's two of them with that, so it must mean something, right? It's not a word, I don't think. I don't know. Not sure what that stands for. Maybe with an A in. It's a name. Yeah, it's a surname. Oh well. It doesn't do anything, it's just, you know, decoration, I guess. I don't like Mia very much, do they? attacks. We got considerably more of them this time. I think that's worthy of a flash cut.
Summon elemental power.
Okay, the mirrors are a little resistant to that, but did the trick anyways. We're getting levels pretty fast in here, so that's good news. Let me see how much XP we need nowadays to get a level. Anywhere between like 28 and 43,000 XP. Chest over there. There's two enemies by themselves in a room. Oh, we have to go through it. Dark mace. That's gotta be for her, right? I know we're getting all these like dark items. Wicked magic. Maybe I am bad guy. Yes. I'm gonna fight these guys. Alright, so 5 mirrors.
Summon elemental
What kind of
power.
attacks these mirrors have. Oh, never mind. You're not gonna make it. Hey, Toolie Vision, how's it going? Happy New Year! What are you up to tonight? I started a little early tonight. I'm trying to see if I can finish Lunar. I'm near the end, I think. I'm not sure, I've never played it before. But, feels like I'm near the end. How's Genshin Impact been treating you?
Summon elemental power.
I started early, none of my viewers know I'm here, so like, you're the only one right now. They'll start showing up at 8 when I normally stream, probably. I know a couple of them wanted to see the end of Lunar. Every time I see you playing Genshin Impact still, I think, man, that game must have a lot more to it than I thought. I need to check that game out. I just haven't gotten around to it. Although I am playing Breath of the Wild, which is, you know, at least seems similar. Okay, so this goes into like a town. There was another door I passed back here that I don't want to just forget about. Waiting for more content to come out. Oh, this isn't actually a door, is it? Look at that. Oh, this is where the enemies came out when they stepped on this, I think. Okay. Alright, so this gets us into some kind of town. Inside the wall now. Like a factory? They're very industrialized here. It's interesting. The Magic Emperor has been enslaving the Vile tribe and they seem fine with it at the moment. As long as he kills the humans. Oh! Oh, Nash, yeah. Spoilers! Nash backstabbed us. He's probably with the Vile tribe now. I don't know. I actually don't know where he is, but he went off with the Vile tribe after destroying our airship to stop us from coming here. He's doing it to help to protect Mia, so he's not really a bad guy. He's just stupid. Like, his logic, I think, is that he doesn't want Mia to get hurt, so he's going to keep her from fighting the Magic Emperor because he doesn't think anybody can beat Galleon. So, in order to protect her from basically committing suicide by attacking Galleon, who he thinks is invincible, he sabotaged us. And then went off with the Vile tribe. He's not the brightest bulb for a man who's, you know, a mage. Like an engine Garden or something? Furnace? Not sure where that is. Hey Garden, how you doing tonight? Garden Eden is one of my viewers who probably knows the most about Lunar. He knows what's going on, even if I don't. So, Garden, how much do you think I have left of this game? Like 3 hours? I'm rough guessing here. I don't even know. Like, I'm not even sure if this is the last area. For all I know, we like defeat the Vile Tribe and then go somewhere else to fight the Magic Emperor. Or... I'm not sure. I feel like we're definitely coming up on the end, though. I mean, I'm a Dragon Master. We're at the Vile Tribe's capital or whatever. Most people have, like, all of their abilities at this point, more or less, as far as I can tell. We do have one slot open in our party, but maybe Nash will come back to us or something. For a second, I thought maybe the other dude was gonna join us. The one from the tribe, you know, the archer. We had him temporarily, but then I remembered we couldn't actually access his abilities or anything, so I know he's not a permanent party member. I'm still waiting for Lake to come clean, because it's pretty obvious at this point that Lake is Alex's father. And probably dying. And I want to hear that story. After the grindery, there's just one major area left. And the grindery is here. I don't think I'm in the grindery yet, but it is here. Alright, so I think we should be able to finish it tonight then. And the plan is I want to finish Lunar and still get some Breath of the Wild time in. Because we got the entire map uncovered in Breath of the Wild now, and we got the whole climber set. No, we got the whole barbarian set. I wanted to get the climber set tonight, grab a couple more shrines, and I think we'll start doing the divine beasts, get them out of the way. And start looking into like upgrading runes and saving up money for the final fairy fountain. Once we have all that in place, it'll be time to just start going like, I'm gonna like section off the world into like little squares and just start searching it for, you know, Koroks and shrines. But we'll need to go to the Lost Woods and try to find the Korok mask to help us get all the Korok seeds. We can't go this way, so we gotta go this way. In this game, I feel like there's nothing left except defeating the Vile Tribe in Galleon, and you're getting the story of what happened 15 years ago. That's the big question that this game leaves blank, is just what happened. What happened to Dyne? What happened to the goddess? And I feel like they're gonna wait till the very end to reveal that, like maybe right before the final boss or something. We've already seen 2 fan servicey videos at each bathhouse, or each spring. 2 with the boys and 2 with the girls. So we did that. I just got 2 pieces of soap and I just saved the game and used them and then reloaded the game to get them back. Because you had to buy soap at the very beginning, I think, and I didn't do it because I didn't know I was supposed to. But there are some soap that we just found, so I just reused that soap over and over again.
Summon elemental power.
And I mean, there's like really no point to it other than seeing a, you know, naked version of each of these characters. For whatever reason, I guess we wanted to see that. I love Japan. Like the thing is, like, and I'm just gonna check because I think I'm right though. Like, yeah, Make that even more clear. These underage characters, like they're like 15 and 16, and we don't need nude scenes. I mean, they cover up, you know, the illegal bits, I guess, but like they didn't need to have those in there at all, honestly.
Summon elemental power.
At least they were equal with it, right? You get the guys and the girls. And the girls one is like heavily guarded by monsters, like even stronger than these ones. The only way I got through the forest to get to the girls' hot spring is by using the black dragon ability that I got when I became the dragon master, because it literally throws all the enemies out of the fight. Because I couldn't beat them. They took like almost no damage and they were almost one-shotting us. And that was right before I came here. So like, it's extremely well guarded, the female area. Even more well guarded than the Magic Emperor himself, apparently.
Summon elemental power.
That's what the guidebook recommended. That's the only way I could find to beat them. Anyway, so apparently Fascia is like gonna be a good guy. That just leaves Zenobia and what was the third Vile sister? I don't remember. But Zenobia and the other girl, and then the Magic Emperor that we gotta beat. Although it's interesting to me that the leaders of the Vile tribe appear to be human, but all the Vile tribe members look like goblins or something. Although I guess they could be using magic to make themselves look that way.
Summon elemental power.
What's the X? You streaming tonight, Tuli? Or is tonight your night off? You stream on Fridays, don't you? Actually, we're remembering it's Friday right now because it's a holiday for us. So I didn't go to work today, so I feel like it's Saturday. Hey, Mia. And Jessica. Nice. I think Mia and Jessica are almost exactly together. They seem to level up most of the time together. Ooh, Ghost of Tsushima. You know, I need to swing back around to Ghost of Tsushima at some point. I played just a little bit of it when it first came out, but I knew that I wasn't going to get any viewers because all the big streamers were streaming it at the time. And so I was like, you know, I'll just wait and do it later. And it's later now, so I need to like come back to it because I was having a lot of fun with it the little bit that I played. So my action game right now is Breath of the Wild, so I'm gonna stick with that for now. But I'll have to slot it into the schedule at some point. It's definitely a fun game. Okay. So we got this door. That might be it. What is this thing? They keep seeing it in the background of the fights too. Fire armlet. That's. For Jessica, I believe. I can figure out where the hell it went. Rainbow. Oh, is this inventory full? Did we just lose an item when this inventory's full? Where's it go? Oh, okay. Oh, damn. We need to open up our inventory. Oh, this one's for Mia. Alright, yeah, I gotta get rid of some of my extra stuff in my inventory here. much stuff. So I still got soap. Yeah, I think we just need to get rid of these herbs. Make sure we keep room in our inventories. No game you're really looking forward to this year? I have so many games I'm looking forward to this year, and a big backlog. But like, they're doing a HD remake of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and Shin Megami Tensei 5 is supposed to come out this year, and we're getting like a sequel to Persona 5 called Persona 5 Strikers, and I think the new Tales game is supposed to come out this year. What else? There was a bunch. I had a list.
Summon elemental
There was a list of like the how the hell am I gonna fit these around Final Fantasy list. So you play Persona 5? Yeah, dude, that game's awesome. I think the new Resident Evil is supposed to come out this year too, like the Village one, Resident Evil 7 or 8 or whatever it is now. I guess it would be 8. Go this way.
Summon elemental power.
Oh, the Mass Effect, I think they're re-releasing the Mass Effect trilogy, like a remastered version for like the new systems. It just gives me a reason to go, an excuse to go play Mass Effect again. You know, like Resident Evil 7, but the first person stop made you dizzy. I haven't actually played through Resident Evil 7 myself yet. I've seen someone else play it, but I don't even actually own that one. As far as Resident Evils, I played the new Resident Evil 1 and 2. The remakes of those were a lot of fun, but I haven't played 7. It does look good though. I'd be interested in playing 7 and 8 at some point. I just
Summon elemental power.
can't get it into my list. They hope they don't do Mass Effect dirty. Well, I mean, they're doing remakes. I think they're also making a new one, but like they're doing like a remake of the trilogy, which I would hope that they could handle just making a remaster or whatever. Yeah. I don't know when. Do you guys have any idea when? I don't think they've said. I don't think anybody knows when Final Fantasy VII Remake 2 comes out. You know, because that's definitely got to go on the list when it comes around. Yeah, we're getting over 5,000 XP a fight here. They're not even overly hard fights. I didn't like Andromeda that much. Like, I love Mass Effect, but Andromeda made me sad. So I hope they don't go that way with it. And I don't think the problem was the game itself. I think it's just sort of a development hell that it ended up in or something. Like, it felt unfinished. A remaster of Jade Empire. You know, Jade Empire is one of the few ones that I've never gotten around to playing. I don't think you can avoid him hitting that switch. I'm really excited to see what direction they go with Final Fantasy VII Remake 2, because after the ending of Final Fantasy VII Remake, like, we don't know what's going to happen in the second one. Like, it's not going to be following the story anymore.
Summon elemental power.
You'd recommend playing Jade Empire? Maybe. I don't think that one's gonna make it to the top of my list anytime soon, Claire. I got too many other ones in contention. It does look like a cool game. And I do have it on. I have it on the Xbox 360 and on the. I have it on Steam too, I think. But I don't think it's gonna be a little deviation anymore, Thule. I think that the end, like after the end of the first one, I think it's gonna be a big deviation now. Like they're not the thing is it's not really a remaster. That was kind of a lie. They're making a whole new game that is actually forward in the timeline from the first Final Fantasy VII. So like it disguised itself as a remaster, and it makes sense for them to market it as one because they didn't want to give away the secret. But like now that we know, I mean, like there's so many things that are gonna be different. Not to mention that like freaking like what kind of effect is it gonna have with like Zack being alive, and what does that even mean? Is Eris not gonna die this time? I mean, probably. Maybe not. I don't know. Not the same way for sure.
Summon elemental power.
Can't help but imagine Vincent being in a Resident Evil style mansion. I think we're gonna visit familiar areas. They're on the same planet, but like I think we'll still see Junon, and we'll still see, you know, Nibelheim, and we'll still see. Like I think all the big areas are still gonna be seen. I just think that the story is gonna be very different. Because like Eris and Sephiroth have kind of already been down this road. Like Sephiroth already knows what happened the first time, so he's certainly not going to do the same thing again. Even if the rest of the characters don't necessarily know. Fight the meteor coming to destroy the planet and suplex it. I don't know about that, Claire. It's an interesting theory. Tri-ring. They'll like protect from all the I wonder if I can wear the dragon ring now that I'm a dragon master. I think it's just a key item. Prevent status change. The difference between prevent status change and prevent conditions. You know, like things I'd love to see. Like, can you imagine fighting like Emerald Weapon and Diamond Weapon and Ruby Weapon in Final Fantasy VII Remake's combat system? We're getting all the summons. Like, I want to see Knights of the Round in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Or Chocobo Racing in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Summon elemental power.
Yeah, Chocobo breeding. I was more interested in the race. The racing is most of the work of the breeding, but yeah, I got you. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, Deshire is gonna be playing. She's doing 6 right now. That'll be tomorrow and Sunday are gonna be Final Fantasy 6 days. But when she gets done with 6, she's going right on to 7. It's interesting playing through 6 again with her. She's playing it. I'm just watching it. But like all the parallels between Final Fantasy 6 and 7. Like there's a lot of things that they just kept going. Like in Final Fantasy 6, instead of having people infused with, you know, energy from the life stream becoming like, you know, soldiers with the glowing eyes or whatever, like you have Magitech soldiers who have been infused with power that they got out of Espers, you know, forcibly. Very similar. Hey, how you playing? How's it going? Yeah, we're just talking about Final Fantasy while we beat Lunar. There's not much to talk about in Lunar right now. We're just fighting lots of enemies, working our way through whatever this place is. We're in the town, the Vile Tribe's capital, I guess.
Summon elemental power.
Any fake rumors of a gold one? You can get a gold chocobo. How do you think you get the nice around? Is she supposed to be Yuffie in disguise? Is that what people think? I hadn't heard that rumor. I figured they just didn't introduce Yuffie at all in the first one. The best Final Fantasy of the worst side of the franchise? What do you mean the worst side? I could kind of see that, Thule. I mean, a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like Sid and Vincent and Yuffie just weren't in the first one. The 3D side. Well, I mean, Final Fantasy VII is barely in the 3D side. I would consider Final Fantasy 1 through 9 to still all be like the retro Final Fantasies. I mean, 7, 8, and 9 are certainly a different batch. I think Final Fantasies come in threes. Like they really do. Like 1, 2, and 3, same kind of thing. They were all the NES ones. 4, 5, and 6, very similar style. They were all the Super Nintendo ones. 7, 8, and 9, they started to branch off a bit. They're not quite as similar to each other, but they definitely still belong together when comparing Final Fantasies, right? And then 10 and 12 are very different, and 11's an MMO, so it kind of breaks down after that a little bit. And then 13 was 3 all by itself. But at the beginning, at least, they kind of fall into little 3-game bins. And I think the first 9 are different than the ones that came after them. So you've definitely played Final Fantasy VII more than I have, Tuli, because I only played it once, and I know you were doing like speedrun practice for it, weren't you?
Summon elemental power.
The only game that I've even come close to speedrunning before is Legend of Zelda, like the first one. I used to play that every day on the stream for months. Every day I would start the stream with playing Zelda for like, I don't know, about an hour. I got it down to like 45 minutes at one point, but like the speed runs are like under 30 now, so it's like I wasn't even close. I wasn't doing all the tricks, you know? I was kind of still just playing it my way, just quickly. Yeah. If I were going to speedrun a game, it would have to be one like Zelda where it's like less than an hour long. Like, I can't imagine how hard it is to speedrun like a long RPG. Like a Final Fantasy game. I know people do it, but man, that's gotta be rough iterating on that, because like if people play like Super Mario 1, you can beat it in 5 minutes if you're fast at it. and like they'll iterate on it thousands and thousands of times. But down to the point now where someone gets a new record in Mario, they probably just got like 1 frame better, right? And it's to the point now where they're doing like, is it theoretically possible to go faster? You know, like. But then you do a game like a Final Fantasy, like people doing speedruns like Final Fantasy 9, you get a new one come out and be like, this one's 2 minutes faster, because like there's just so much variation and it's such a long playthrough. It's gotta be rough to do that over and over and over again.
Summon elemental power.
Yeah, and L plays Xeno everything a lot. That's what he does. That's his thing. It's nice to see that he moved on from Xenoblade Chronicles and 1 and 2 and he's doing the older ones right now. That's cool. Speedrunning Resident Evil games, that's fun too. That's actually a lot of fun. I'm not any good at it, but I can see how it's fun. and nice and short if you know how to get through them. I could see myself speedrunning like Zelda or Resident Evil. I could see Dark Souls even. Like when you speedrun Dark Souls, you really only have to know the cheesy ways to beat the bosses. You pretty much don't fight most of the other enemies. It's funny sometimes watching a Dark Souls speedrunner when they do something else. Like every now and then you'll see like a Dark Souls speedrunner who's like one of the fastest people at like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or whatever. And then they'll be like doing a special thing where they're doing on the stream and it's like, okay, we're gonna do a randomizer. And they're having to actually loot all the chests and actually fight all the enemies and they're like dying a lot. And it's like, because you're not used to fighting those enemies. Because you always skip them when you're doing the speedrun. AGDQ starts on Sunday? Oh my god. I don't keep track of that, but I really should.
Summon elemental power.
I love AGDQ. Like playing Breath of the Wild, you do cheesy stuff? Yeah. I just enjoy just playing Breath of the Wild, just to play it. I could play that game all the time. I do want to learn how to do that little bomb bounce thing, like where you like drop a bomb, slow down time, and the bomb explodes and it flings you across the world. That just looks convenient, you know? Or the thing where they like jump from really high up and then land on top of someone on their shield and get flung. Like those little tricks are technically glitches, but like I'd be fine using those just in day-to-day playing, just because it helps you get around. I gotta figure out how to do them. I love seeing people do the speedruns though, where they'll like knock over a tree, stasis hit, and like fling it off into the wild yonder and just jump on top of the tree or whatever. It's really crazy seeing them do that. Although I don't enjoy watching a Breath of the Wild speedrun as much because like they skip the whole game, you know? If they do like a 100% shrine speedrun, which they've got down to just a couple hours now, I think those are fun to watch because actually they at least do everything. Although I have been avoiding watching one because I don't want to see where all the shrines are, because I am currently trying to do all the shrines myself and I want to find them. So I've watched like the first like 10 minutes of one and I went, okay, I gotta stop. I don't want to be like spoiled on anything, but it looks really cool, you know? Yeah, the 80% run I have watched, and yeah, they're insane. I mean, they basically just immediately jump to Ganon's castle and kill Ganon. That's basically what an 80% run of it is, and by jump, I mean literally, they just like through the air and land at the castle. Anything else would be slowing them down, right? I saw Point Crow, and Point Crow plays a lot of Breath of the Wild, right? He put up a video this week that's like beating Breath of the Wild without taking any damage. Like none. If he takes half a heart of damage, he starts the run over. And it's since there's a video up, I'm assuming he did it, you know?
Summon elemental power.
I'd imagine he did it, you know, like a speed run, which is just go straight to Ganon and just get through those fights without getting hurt. But even getting to Ganon without taking any damage whatsoever is impressive. Animation from Breath of the Wild speedrun? Okay. Yeah, like, my favorite playthroughs actually aren't speedruns. They're, my favorite thing to watch someone do is play through a game quickly and really skilled because they've played the game a lot, but not a speedrun, because like when you go into speedrun, you cross the line into like using glitches and skipping almost all of the game. Like I want to see them play the game, which means not skipping the whole game, and I don't want to see glitches because I want to see them actually play the game. But like in those ones where it's like it's glitchless and 100%, then it gets to get closer to like what I like to watch. But even then, I think a step down from that, like not quite speedrun, just like a quick run, is the most fun for me, because that's like the closest to something I could actually do myself or would enjoy doing, you know? Like some games, the speedruns have gotten so ridiculous, it's like, okay, you're not even playing the game anymore, you're like, you know, like Ocarina of Time, you're like using a bottle to somehow rewrite the code to kill Ganon instantly or something, I don't even know. You know, it's like not even Breath of the Wild, it's not even Zelda anymore, it's some weird thing that they do. 180 seeds and 70 shrines, that's awesome. Totally quoting the TV show. You get Mia some MP. I'm gonna be about to die. This is why we don't go into fights when Nia doesn't have any MP. Looks like special. Let's go ahead and save the game. We hit over 100,000 silver now. 6-digit silver. Wait, what did it say this place is called? Haven's Tower. Well, well, well. To what do we owe the honor of this visit, humans? I guess that means your vile tribe. Haven't met this guy, I don't think. It's not often we receive visitors here. In fact, we discourage the practice. Who are you? My name is Taven, and this, as they say, is your lucky day. For you see, you have come at precisely the right time to witness the extraordinary. Today is the debut of my latest invention, the Mobile Magic Masher. Sounds interesting, but you might want to think twice about the name, bud. By the time we're done, you'll be changing the name to Immobile. Alas, your feeble words won't save you, human. It's time to introduce those who disobey the Magic Emperor to the true meaning of terror. I don't like the sound of that one bit. Taven wasn't lying. There's powerful magic very close to us. I can sense it. You didn't listen to me. I warned you, but you didn't listen. How ignorant and irresponsible can you be? Is that Nash? Yeah, I recognize that voice. Afraid to show yourself, traitor? You should be. Afraid of you? You're the one who's gonna feel fear, Kyle. Okay, it's okay. I take it back. He's obviously not trying to save Mia if he's about to try and kill her. What is this idiot doing? Dude, that's the Magic Masher? It's like Nash in a suit with a giant spatula or something. There's a spoon. Inside this armor, my power is amplified beyond measure. You look like a doofus. You can't stop me. You can't even hope to slow me down. Your only choices are submission and servitude, or failure and death. Alex, is it just me, or does Nash kind of look like a giant chicken? If you value your lives, you'll cease your disobedient course and obey the Magic Emperor. Don't force him to destroy you and everything you care about. Shut up, you moron. You think I'm gonna listen to you after what you've done? I'm gonna knock you out of that ridiculous get-up of yours to the blue star and back. Wasn't able to talk sense into you before, so why should you start listening now? Now I'll have to use force. But don't fret, I shan't kill you. That comes later, and not in my hand.
Check this out.
He says, let's check this out. What? You put him to sleep? Mia, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt anyone. I did this for you. You're an idiot. Nash. You idiot. Oh, she slapped him. Nice. Do you really think that doing this would make me happy? What made me happy is when you were helping us, when you were helping Alex. You don't understand why he's trying so hard to save Luna? Don't you understand anything? The handprint on his face. Please, Nash, please stop this cruel charade. I love you, Nash, but I hate what you're doing to us. I'm sorry, Mia. I really messed things up this time, didn't I? Oh, Nash. I'm sorry, Mia, and all of you. I thought I was doing what was best. Okay, I want him to join the party and stay in the armor. Can we have that? Yeah, Nash is a new level of dumb right now. I was really only thinking about myself, you think? I only wish I could take back everything I've done. Nash? Alas, despite this little change of heart, the power of my invention must be known. I won't let you all depart without a minor demonstration via remote control. Nash is gonna fight us anyways, huh? Behold the power of the Mobile Magic Masher, humans. I knew that apology was just another damn lie. You're dead, Nash. Dead. Then Kyle's too dumb to realize he's being controlled. That wasn't me, Kyle. I'm not doing anything. Nash? Help me, Mia. Oh, what an idiot. Okay, well, we're not full up on MP, but it'll be okay. Let's go ahead and Vigor. And let's go ahead and buff his attack even more. You can power up, and you can get everybody regening health. We're gonna get Jessica some MP. Probably get Alex some more MP too, so you can attack longer with his good move. Alex is generally our big source of damage. He hit me for 1. Maybe I don't have to worry. Alright. Let's see what we do with Sword Dance. And we'll go ahead and buff Kyle some more. We can do a Power Slash. And... oh, we have this Silverlight, so we can not worry about our MP quite yet. Let's use this for now. Doesn't have anybody to heal yet. Alright, 400 from Alex. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Jessica's gonna be busy. And about 400 from Kyle, so they can both do about 400 a turn. But we're doing about 800 damage a turn. I just need the girls to keep us alive. Okay. I'm gonna have to have everybody chip in to keep Jessica's MP up. Holy crap! Like 2 people dropped to 5 hit points there. Ooh. Was Mia's max only 169?
Althena, lend me your power!
Okay, everybody's max. Oh yeah, he does a lot of damage to us. Alright. The problem is sometimes he goes before Jessica, and sometimes he goes after, which is a very dangerous combination.
Lend me your power!
But this time she went first. If he goes last and then goes first the next time, it's like he gets 2 attacks in a row. He can easily drop people. But of course he just did his melee attack does 1 damage. That's funny. So everybody's at full health. If I go first, my heal will be wasted. Our best single target is probably Flame Bomb.
By the power of
Such a weird looking armor he's got going on. Yeah, Flame Bomb's not bad.
Althena, lend me your power!
I think this is his most dangerous attack. If he got 2 of those in a row, he would kill pretty much everybody but Alex. Let's hope that Jessica goes again first. Yeah, good.
Althena, lend me your power!
There we go. No more Nash. He's gonna try to crawl right back into the group now. And like, I'm glad to have a 5th party member, but man, this guy is so... He doesn't deserve to be in the party at this point. How could he have thought that was a good idea? Quite a disappointing performance, I must admit. Oh well, back to the drawing board for that one, I suppose. Enough of the game, though. The time is at hand for the main event. The unveiling of my life's work, the grindery. So this is like the evil inventor. I say something, Nash. Say something stupid, Nash. Give me a reason to slap you silly, you mentally castrated nincompoop. That's better. Come on, Kyle. I think Nash knows what he did was stupid. I mean, really, really stupid. If Mia didn't slap some sense into him, nothing will. I forgive you, Nash. I'm gonna keep my eye on you, of course, but I forgive you. Alex, do you forgive him too? Fine, join the party. We're all friends, aren't we? Besides, we need your help to stop Galleon. Welcome back, Nash. Mia, everyone, thank you. Taven wasn't lying about the grindery. It's an armored castle that moves. In fact, it's very nearly complete. And once it started moving, it can't be stopped. We mustn't waste any time. What, a moving castle? I think you're still dizzy from that slap Mia gave you. It's all true, but no time for details now. We have to reach the activation room. Luna? Alex, quickly. Okay. Nash is somehow still the same level as everybody else, so I guess he's been leveling without us. I think everybody has all their spells now, yeah. Kyle only got 4 abilities, everybody else gets 8. Technically, Alex only got 4 abilities and he gets 4 Dragon Master abilities. The mages get 8 abilities, and then Kyle is neither a mage nor a Dragon Master. Let's save the game. Fake forgive him and put poison in his coffee. After we defeat the Magic Emperor. We use all the help we can get right now. These switches look pretty cool, Alex. Do you think it's okay if we touch them? I don't think so, Nall. You might blow this place up. I have an idea. We'll go outside and let Nash hit the switches. That way, if the tower blows up, the only one who gets killed. What do you think? You should shut up. There's Galleon. Well, well, well. So you made it to the frontier at last. And you even stole the title of Dragon Boy. But guess what? My dull little foil, you're too late. Really? Looks like we're right on time to pound you into a bloody pulp. Luna, where is she? resting peacefully in a slumber of my design, but I shall awaken her soon. If you've done anything to her, you'll answer to me. I answer to no one, rodent, and soon you'll witness the manifestation of that fact. Galleon? Apparently our little hero isn't a patron of the theater. This isn't the time for our final confrontation, Dragon Boy. As any dullard with an ounce of culture knows, that time is reserved for the third act. Your amusing little trials and tribulations just brought our second act to a close. I do expect you to be a cooperative dear and save the best for last, Dragon Boy. Won't you play along? Tabin. Yes, Magic Emperor, the grindery is operational. How lucky you are, human. You survived the journey to the frontier and the attacks of my magical weapons, and now you're alive to witness the most important event in the history of the world. No, we're too late. Magic systems initialized. Power output maximized. Behold, humans, gaze upon my finest creation, the grindery. So the grindery is a giant walking battle tank castle. Well, don't worry about him, Alex. Worry about us. Oh, geez. Maybe we can catch up to it on our airship. Takeaways, hair products. I love the anime cutscenes. Holy crap, that thing's huge. What about all the people that were in that city? He's just gonna march his castle into the, you know, the human world, huh? I wonder if the Vile tribe really aren't humans, or if they're just humans that have been living in darkness for their whole, you know, for generations. That's what they look like now. Some of them look like humans, though, which is weird to me. And then some of them look like monsters. By the goddess, we're dead. We're all dead. What would happen if that thing attacked a town? They've got Luna in there, Alex. We have to stop it. But how are we gonna cross the desert of death? Why, in the airship you tried to destroy, butt brain. Yeah, we need to have a little talk about that stunt later, Nash. We have to follow that monstrosity for Luna's sake. To the airship. We have to walk back out of here, huh? What if we just teleport back out? Nope. The enemies are still dead. Considering we fought everyone in the city, I don't know why we couldn't have just walked into the front gate. Going around didn't save us anything, I don't think. Alright, let's go heal up first. Actually, we may already be healed after the boss fight. Nope, we're not. Alright. Button. All right. So, Garden, you said it's the grindery, and then there's one more area after the grindery. I thought the grindery was going to be like a big building. I didn't know it was going to be a floating, you know, like a walking castle. We can't just escape litany away from this. We're gonna fight our way back through this area.
Check this out.
Summon elemental power.
Nice. We're gonna fight a bunch of stuff to get out of here.
Summon elemental power.
Check this out.
Still getting levels. I mean, Galleon is level 99 last time we saw him, so the more the merrier.
Check this out.
Summon elemental power.
Oh, Nash and me are just wiping everything out in here.
Check this out.
Summon elemental power.
Okay. Oh, crap. I don't remember my way through here. Figure it out. Not that way.
Check this out.
Summon elemental power.
Galleon's castle is made from metal we mine, so it's incredibly strong. I didn't know good humans existed, and that's why I helped make the grindery, but after meeting you... Vile Tribe has always known that humans are evil, but now I feel like I know nothing at all. Have we been wrong all this time? I think these children in the Vile Tribe really aren't so different after all. It's true, once we all realize that, we can learn to live together in peace someday. They nourish us with crackers called Soylent Green. Oh god. Of course. Soylent Green is people! Oh, it's Xenogears all over again. That makes them even yummier! I don't see how you could stop the grinder without getting the crap crushed out of you, sorry. Wow. Right now we just gotta figure out how to get to the grindery.
Summon elemental power.
Check this out.
I think we're heading the right way.
Check this out.
Summon elemental power.
Okay. Almost out. Okay. So So I don't know exactly where we go. I guess we just chase after it. The grinder is like Kyle, big and slow. We'll reach Vane long before Galleon does. Oh, he's headed for Vane. I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, there is like the Tower of the Goddess or whatever of that Vane's supposedly guarding, right? I bet you that's the last place we go. There it is, the grindery. It's leaving big tracks for us. How are we supposed to get inside of it? We won't know that until we're close enough to look for an entrance. Jess, I know you're still nervous about flying, but you have to bring us in. I'm not nervous about flying, I'm nervous about whatever defense this thing has. Oh good, Kyle, it's shielded by a magical barrier. Might as well be trying to dig through a mountain with a toothpick. Galleon, you coward, we should have known he was afraid of a fair fight. Excuse me, but has anyone noticed the direction in which the grindery is moving? If I'm not mistaken, the current course will take it directly to Althena's tower. Yeah. No! Galleon created the grindery not to terrorize the land, but to destroy Althena. And their combined power is unquestionably enough to do just that. No, I can't believe it. Althena created our world. Galleon could never hold that kind of power. But even if you're right, Mia, there's nothing we can do to stop it. There is, Jessica, but you have to take us to Vane. What? We have to get there before the grindery does. Every second is precious. Come, Jessica, let's go. Alright. Yeah, Vane's supposed to protect Althena's tower, right? So it's time for them to do it. As you can see, Mother, we don't have any other choice. The only way for us to stop the grindery is to use the true power of Vane. You're right, Mia. I'm proud of you for being able to make such a difficult decision. Tell me, Mia, why isn't Nash here to offer support to you in this darkest hour? I don't think he has the guts to face you, Mia. Kyle. Nash is at the transmission spring, helping to evacuate the city. I appreciate his efforts, Jessica, but I believe Kyle's theory also has merit. I don't blame Nash either. Any respect I once held for him has been lost. Oh, Mother, please don't say that. He knows that he made a grave mistake. Enough, Mia. This isn't the time or the place to discuss the matter. Alex, please retrieve Nash. Mia, begin your preparations to enter the Silver Spire. What is it that they're gonna do? You know? Continue guarding the Grand Hall until Vane has been completely evacuated. Yeah, they're having to evacuate the city. Then you turn the city into a giant laser and shoot them down. My students will evacuate at once. Pray the goddess that this isn't the last classroom I ever teach in. You like Kyle? Yeah. Kyle's pretty cool. What is this? The dungeon? Evacuate the dungeon too. You gotta evacuate, man. I've decided to call a halt to all classes at the Magic Guild until Galleon has been defeated. This is the first time in the history of Vane that such a drastic measure has been deemed necessary. When they're evacuating the whole city, I think canceling classes was kind of a given. Dude, you gotta go. I'm getting all my possessions together before the evacuation. Here, you can keep this for me? I'll die if anything happened to it. Another bromide. Alright, let's see what this one does. Oh, I only have Alex. Short shorts. Wow. Okay, my students never really get... Okay, so my students never really listen to me. I'm still going to miss trying to teach the little buggers. Alright, let's just... Go find Nash. There he is. Sorry I yelled at you kids. I just get grumpy when I'm bloated. One of the joys of being female. But hey, if you see my wand, please bring it back to me. Wand. Everyone, stay calm and maintain order. I repeat, stay calm. Alex, did you finish your talk? Yes, we came to get you. We're going to the Silver Spire. The Silver Spire? That means Mia's... No. Come on, Alex, we have to hurry. He knows what that means. Don't tell me or anything. Everyone in Vane's been ordered to evacuate? It's scary, huh? It's not scary. In the history of it's history in the making, and it'll be a legend when it's over. Oh, Nash. Crap, they're already gone. I've never seen Mia with such a serious look, and I mean never, as in my entire life. So what's inside the Silver Spire, Nash? Something immensely powerful, Jessica. Something which will cause great destruction. I know what you mean to do, Mia, but I have to ask anyways. Are you certain of this? Absolutely, Nash. It's the reason for Vane's existence, as much as we might not want to admit it. It's my responsibility to make decisions of importance, none more important than this. Alright, Mia, you know I have to ask. I had to make sure we were both understood. Thank you, Nash. We don't have much time now. Come with me. What are they gonna do? I mean, obviously they have to blow down the shields, right? In the name of the goddess Althena, I banish the magical seal placed upon this door. We must hurry. I can already hear the grindery approaching. Shit. In the name of the Alsa dynasty, I send you the power of my heritage. Accept it now and release the power of Vane in order to save our world. What the hell? Hold on a sec. Why do we have to cast a spell to enter this room? Because in this place, the magical power of Vane can be fully unleashed. And to access that kind of enormous power, it must be strictly controlled. Alex, Kyle, Jessica, Nash, and all. Focus your thoughts upon me. Allow me to use the strength of your hearts and minds. Let's show Galleon the strength of the people of Vane. I've never said no to a girl before, and I'm not about to start now. I know you can do this, Mia. Make your mother proud. We're ready, Mia, but what are you going to do? Here it comes. Come on, Mia, you can do this. Oh, we stopped moving. It rotates around the tower. Look at that, some big guns on the front of it. I mean, Galleon has to know about whatever this Silver Spire is there, right? He was running Vane. It. Anticipation. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now. Oh, they're gonna shoot each other? Like Vayne has its own shield. Oh shit. Everybody died. Well, I mean, we hit them too, but we dropped out of the dang sky. I don't know. Mia, be strong. Are you okay? I'm fine, but dizzy. Well, I do believe that was the most exciting tie in the history of magical combat. And it's the fun just begun, hasn't it, Mia? We were able to shatter the shield around the grindery, but we did no damage to the grindery itself. I'll have to enter it in order to stop it. Alex, just use the white dragon wings and get out of here. Right, everyone, let's go. Excuse me. Alright. We can't get through the door, we have to warp. Okay. Cool. Is there anything we need to do before we go to the grindery? Hey, Garden Eden, is there anything I need to do before I go to the grindery? Not that you recall. So sorry, Vayne, I never believed you would play a part in the sad fate. Ah, I'm sure they'll fix Vayne, don't worry about it. Unless we all die, and then maybe not. I mean, actually, Galleon will probably want to fix Vayne. Yeah, even if he took over, right? Hey, the singers are back. Galleon plans to take over the world now? Well, I'm off to check on my will. Now then, how about a little vote of confidence? Right? Oh my, aren't you a vision? You've really become a dragon master. Oh, I'm getting excited. Won't you take me with you, please? I appreciate your attention, but what about your husband? You should honor your vows and stay here. Oh, poop. That's funny. Dragon Master, did you hear the news? The magic city of Vayne is smashed into the ground. I love how they update all the NPCs' text after anything happens in this game. Like, there's so much dialogue for just random NPCs. They constantly change what they say. It was felled by the Magic Emperor and his fearsome grindery. And what's going to happen when it rolls into our direction? Alex, you must stay and protect us. Dragon Master, our world is on the brink of extinction. One more push for the Magic Emperor, and Alex, only you can save us from an eternity of darkness, please. Never seen my husband worry about much. He has to realize our fate's in Althena's hands. I'm checking a couple things. Everyone's been saying that Luna is a bad person, but I know they don't know her like I do. Someone with such a pretty voice can't be mean, and she is so nice to me in that scary place. Thank you, Lily. I want you to help Luna, so I'm giving this to you, okay? Got the Gale ring. I feel strong magic coming from this ring. It was pretty, so I took it when I found it in that scary place. Good girl. Increases the number of attacks you get. One second, guys. Try it all empty. Hey. Yeah.
Summon elemental power.
Check this out.
Bane's role in the history of our world has ended, Mia, but it shall never be forgotten. Thank you so much, Damon. I record history, I do not attempt to directly influence it. But in this case, is special. If I refrain from assisting you, then there may not be a future to record. Got the Hell Ring. As long as you wear this, you may cast spells with complete calm. Good luck, Dragon Master Alex. Our future and our past are left in your capable hands. What Ramus is doing. Hey, Alex, don't worry about the Magic Emperor. He'll be no match for you, buddy. Wait, before you go, there's something I have to ask you. Say hello to Luna for me. Okay. He's not worried. Oh well. Alright, we're all about level 40. Guess it's time to go to the grindery. I guess that's why you could teleport to the transmission spring and the vein. Because at this point, Vane's not there anymore. I was wondering about that earlier. Amazing, isn't it? The closer you are to this rolling turd, the uglier it gets. Alex, how do we get inside? I don't see any doors. There's one. Rolled out the red carpet for us. Sort of. One group of ugly mother scratchers straight ahead. Compliments the galleon. Hope you fight as well as you swear, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle's great at swearing. That's why he said mother scratchers. Alright, so we got 8 of these guys in death armor. Alright. Nice.
Check this out.
Nice.
By the power of Athena.
Alright, 7,000 XP. Nice. Okay. I'm suddenly not having any fun. Alex, this is useless. Galleon must have legions of monsters lined up in there. We have to get inside and cut them off at the source. But how, Nash? We'll be lucky to survive the next battle. Monsters didn't even get a turn last time, guys. Ooh, look at these new ones. Elemental Masters floating on their little heads there.
Check this out.
So those items that I wouldn't picked up.
By the power of Athena.
The one of them gives Alex now he has an extra attack, so he attacks 4 times instead of 3 when he does an attack command. One of them, which I gave to Mia, the Hell Ring, makes it to where Mia only uses half MP on her spells now, so she can do twice as many spells or even stronger spells without spending all her MP up. And then there was another one called Galleon's Tear, which I thought you could get from the mayor in Lon. But apparently I didn't do everything you need to do to get him to give it to us. Galleon's Tear would have made it to where when you do the attack command, you only attack once, but it hits everybody. Which would have been cool. Alex, it's been an honor and privilege to fight beside you. Too bad you were such a wuss and couldn't finish his winners. We're so close, Alex. Don't give up yet, all of you. My dad was in a fight for 7 days and he never quit. Your dad also wasn't fighting an army of monsters, Jessica. Alex, I don't want to die. Oh, hello. Those were arrows. Oh, is the arrow dude helping us out? What the? Alex, over there. The other tribe. Yeah, nice. I feel like this guy could have gotten more screen time. Dragon Master, are you alright? Tempest! Has anyone told you that you're gorgeous? Hey there, sweet pants. I thought you only had eyes for me. The Prairie Tribe will never forget what you did for us. We'll fend off the monsters. While you find the Magic Emperor and fulfill your destiny. Thanks, Tempest. There will be time for thanks when the Emperor lies dead at your feet. Now go. Sounds like a plan. Alright, we're in. What kind of enemies we got here?
Check this out.
By the power of Althena.
2, 3, and 4. Nice. I think it would have been cool to give Galleon's Tear to like Jessica, because she only attacks twice anyways, but she hits pretty hard. Or to Nash with his bow. Because his bow hits pretty hard and he... No, I think he might only shoot it once. That would have been perfect for him. Of course he has AoE spells. Jessica doesn't. Oh well. I don't know what I didn't do to do it right, but whatever.
Check this out.
By the power of Althena.
'Alright. We got these pipes that look like they're from they have pipes like this in one of the dungeons in Link to the Past.
Check this out.
Like the one where you get like the mirror shield.
By the power of Althena.
so close. Before we start messing with the tubes, let's clear the floor maybe.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
Maybe. Oh no, it's just more of these guys. All right, soul yankers.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
I really do like Lunar a lot. I especially like the high production values for the time, and like, you know, the voice acting, the cutscenes, all that stuff. For PS1, it's really pretty awesome. But I wish that it had a deeper combat system, I guess. Which, I mean, these guys later go on to make the Grandia games, which is like exactly that, right? So, good for them. Grandia is even better, I think. Got a healing nut. Alright, we got a pipe there. The last couple enemies here.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
Oh, speaking of the Tales of games, I talked about earlier that Tales of Arise might be coming out this year. I think, I don't know when, but sometime this year, me and Des might add a Tales game to her list, and then we could like both play at the same time, you know? Like she would be playing and I'd be controlling one of her party members in combat, basically. I've always wanted to play a Tales game with other people, but it's always so hard to like coordinate schedules for a game that long to have two people play it together, you know? Especially because it's not online. So I'd be really interested in playing through a Tales game co-op. I've only ever beaten one Tales game all the way through, and I really enjoyed it. I've played a little bit of some other ones, but the only one I've actually finished is Berseria. Actually, last year. It was a ton of fun. Okay, we cleared the whole floor. Let's start taking pipes. We'll start with this one. Where does this go? It's in here. Oh, you can't go back in the pipe. Okay. The pipes are one way. At least that one is. Okay.
Check this out.
Yeah, Nash should be able to take out the death armor guys. They're like weak to their magic.
By the power of Athena.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
For a name like Death Armor, those guys aren't that scary. I haven't actually seen them take a turn yet, actually, because we keep killing them before they get one. Maybe they are scary and I just don't know. They're like the opposite of a Tomberry. Tomberries are scary, but then they really should, like, they don't look scary, but then they actually use that little chef knife of theirs. They're scary. These guys look scary, but maybe they're not. Oh, she can one-shot them by herself. It's just leads to another pipe.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
So next week we're going to be starting Final Fantasy Tactics. That's the next game on our RPG list to play alongside Breath of the Wild. I think the way we're going to do it once we start Tactics is just every day we'll do a little bit of story and a battle, a little bit of story and a battle and Tactics, right? We'll get a battle or two done, and then we'll save and we'll play some Breath of the Wild. So we'll get a couple battles done in Tactics every night, right? I forget how many battles there are in the main story of Tactics, like not counting optional stuff, but I think it's like somewhere north of 50. It would take like a month to beat it that way, but I think it'll be fun that way. And plus, we have plenty of time because like Deathshire's got to go through all of Final Fantasy 6 and 7. And 7 especially will take a fair bit.
By the power
So
of
we're doing Tactics while she's doing 6 and 7, and then I'm gonna pick back up with 8. I think is, I'm trying to remember the full list. We'd also talked about adding Vagrant Story to the list, so I gotta see where that slots in. I think Vagrant Story might be between 8 and 9. I'm not sure. I think Vagrant Story was fairly late in the PlayStation 1 timeline, I think. As far as like when it came out. But as far as like side games, other than Vagrant Story, we're gonna have, you know, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not until after 10 that Tactics Advance will be the next like non-main game. We start getting more and more side games as we go past that, though, because there's Tactics Advance, then 10-2, Dirge of Cerberus, then 12, then Crisis Core, and Tactics A2, and 13, and then 4 Heroes of Light, and Type 0, 13-2, 13-3. Like, there's more spin-offs, I guess, the farther you get in the series. Where are we going now? Ooh. Interesting. It looks like it's like the leg of like some kind of beast. Like it's like a furry, almost like wolf-like leg that's like the claws are slotted into the machine here. See that? How did they build this thing? Have they built it around a giant monster? Saints clothes. No, let's full up again on items. Alright, no, we're getting some space here. We have all this equipment that really just needs to be thrown away, I guess. Like, the healing items are actually useful. The old equipment isn't. Like, the hoarder in me feels really bad to do this, but it's gotta go. We have a little bit of room. Actually, this goes in that category too. There's much use for the bromides, honestly. They're like really well hidden for items that aren't that extremely useful, honestly. Yeah, it looks like they built this castle around like some giant monsters or something. Oh, you know what makes even more sense? It could be the dragons that they stole, right? Like that could be like the red dragon's leg. Was the red dragon furry? The dragons aren't all like stereotypical dragon-looking dragons. I don't remember what the red dragon looks like.
This out.
By the power of Athena.
I wonder if we're gonna have to fight the dragons again. I don't know if this is the type of game to really have like a boss rush kind of thing. Probably not, but I don't know.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
So Garden, how different is Silver Star story from Eternal Blue? Like, is Eternal Blue pretty much more of the same, or did they change anything between the two games?
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
Okay. The way I got a pipe there. Kind of look around a little bit. I like that view down below, that's pretty cool. Like below the catwalk here. This is some crazy kind of thing they've built here. I need to get Nash and Mia some more
Check
MP.
this out.
By the power of Athena.
Okay. All good. Let's try this one. I don't know if I should be fighting all these fights or what. My webcams. There you go. Sometimes I turn the webcam off. But anyways, what I was asking actually, since you're back, is there a big difference between Silver Star Story and Eternal Blue, or is it like more of the same kind of stuff? Or did they change much between the two games?
Check this out.
By the
I know
power
it's a
of
sequel and it's in the same world. I think it just takes place like a large amount of time later, right? 1,000 years, yeah. But like, I mean more like the mechanics and everything. Like, does the actual gameplay change much? Or at all? Gameplay doesn't change much? Okay. Which one do you think is better? Eternal Blue or Silver Star? Right, 2 pipes there. Eternal Blue complete, but you grew up attached to the Sega CD version? So you think Eternal Blue's even better than the first one, huh? Interesting.
Check this out.
Summon elemental power. Gotcha. Well, I definitely want to add Eternal Blue to my list at some point. We're not going to play it right after this one, obviously, but sometime this year we're going to play Eternal Blue. I want to finish the series. Because really, Lunar has so many games, but it's really just those 2 games, right? They remake Silver Star like 50 times, but they don't really expand on the series so much. Pipes there. Okay, let's just cross me back right back to where I just was. Let's try left first. You can see that goes to a chest. Golden bracelet. 1, 2, Dragon Song. We don't talk about Dragon Song. Okay. One of those, huh?
Check this out.
Is Dragon Song that bad?
Summon elemental power.
Check this out.
You can't give me a hair MP yet. I finally get to see what death armors do. Maybe. And he got killed by Nash. That's gotta be embarrassing. We have all these angel rings we're not using, which are like the auto resurrect rings, I guess. But we only have 2 accessory slots, so I never want to use them. Killed a series that could have died with dignity. I kind of feel that way about like Breath of Fire, Dragon Quarter. Like Breath of Fire is a great series. I especially like 3 and 4. But then like Dragon Quarter was so different and a lot of people didn't like it. And then that was just kind of the end of Breath of Fire. It just didn't get another game after that.
By the power of Athena.
Another angel ring. Oh my god, there's another pipe there. So what was Dragon Song about? Was it's set on the same world still, right?
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
Thousand years before Silver Star. That's interesting, actually. But it was bad? That could have been so good.
Check this out.
Like, it could have been the story of, like, why they had to flee the Blue Star to begin with, you know? Like Lunar before it was Lunar. Was Dragon Song like a DS game or something? It was handheld, wasn't it? I think. Maybe? It was, yeah.
By the power of Athena.
Check this out.
Probably with the combat, the game mechanics, and the fact that you had no FMVs. It's probably hard to do the FMVs on the DS, I guess. Like, and the voice acting and stuff. How bad was, like, what was wrong with the combat system? It just wasn't fun, or? I just like to look into it myself, huh? There are a lot of these pipes. I feel like we're still making, yeah, we're still going forward, clearly. Oh my god, that's cork. Yeah, they built the dragons into this thing. That's horrible. Yeah, exactly. I thought the white dragon was dead. Alex, what has Galleon done to him? I'm sure he's done this to all the dragons. Galleon is drawing upon the power of the dragons to fuel the grindery. He's sucking the life out of them. It's unbearable to even look at this. What a sick little bastard. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Galleon has turned the dragons born to protect Althena against her. How can we possibly fight an evil drawing in this kind of power? How can we? Don't you mean how can't we? You've all seen the horrors Galleon has inflicted on our world. Viewing this latest atrocity should only strengthen your resolve to defeat him. This coming from frickin' Nash. You're right, Nash, for once. We have to stop this cretin and we have to stop him now. Let's go, Alex. You choose between experience or items when fighting in Dragon Song, and you have breakable weapons and armor? Interesting choice. I've seen a lot of games go the route of like basically breakable weapons and armor in RPGs where it's like your weapon has like a number on it, like in the first Saga game, Final Fantasy Legend had that. But it's not the only one. There's a lot of them that do that, and like I always wonder about that. Like who thought this was a good idea? And then after seeing the other games that had it, you still think it's a good idea. I mean, like some games it kind of works with, like Fire Emblem has that, right? Where your weapons have a certain number of charges before they break. But with Fire Emblem and the tactical combat, that makes more sense, I guess. But there's a lot of games that have that. It's just like, I ask myself, what purpose is this serving in the game? Like, how does this help? How does this make the game better, you know? Breakable weapons and armor definitely don't inherently make a game bad. I just think that sometimes they add in a mechanic like that without really thinking about why they want to add in that mechanic. Like, there needs to be a reason for it, you know? Yeah, Dark Cloud's a good example. Although Dark Cloud's a good example of me being like so upset about it, right? Like Breath of the Wild, I'm sort of okay with it. I didn't like it at first, but I've come to be like, you know what, it's fine, right? Dark Cloud is definitely okay, but oh my god, when you accidentally lose a nice weapon because you let the durability go a little bit too low, oh, it's just devastating in Dark Cloud. It is so easy, especially early on, to like just accidentally not heal the weapon fast enough. You did one too many swings, and so now that weapon's just gone. The auto repair powers. You can't get them at the beginning. You get them later. Ooh, is that a ferry? What is this, Alex? It looks like a park. In the heart of the grinder? It doesn't make any sense. Has to be a trap, Kyle. I love flowers, plants, and trees. I care for them here to please Emperor Galleon. Galleon likes flowers? Magic Emperor who's trying to take the world over? I keep out of Emperor Galleon's private affairs, so I don't know what's happening outside the garden. But Emperor Galleon seems to be under a huge amount of stress lately. I think his lust for power has enslaved his soul. I think you've hit upon the sad truth. I love flowers, plants, and trees. I care for them here to please Emperor Galleon. Yeah. Oh, Luna, huh? Yes, there's a very nice girl called Luna being held in the palace. One of the nicest girls Galleon captured was called Luna. Oh, hell yeah. Emperor Galleon likes pixies, so he had his vile tribe capture us for the garden. It's beautiful and peaceful here, but it's still a prison. That's right. No matter how beautiful Galleon makes it here, you're still prisoners. Galleon treats all the pixies here like prizes in his personal trophy case. Coming from Vane, you should know better than to trample on others like this. So happy Emperor Galleon invited you to join us here. Are you really that far off in La La Land? Reality check, he wants to kill us. We thought all humans were evil until we met Galleon. Now we know that there are kind ones too. He is one of the most compassionate souls I've ever met. Zenobia is very cruel. We all chafe at her wicked manner. But Galleon must see something in her. He seems to enjoy her company. As evil as Galleon has become, it's not really saying much. Dacia has always been kind, but we haven't seen her much recently. And when she was here, she seems to be absorbed in her thoughts. She helped us and dude, why are you ratting her out? The master didn't mention that we'd be having new visitors today. I tend to his garden for him. He finds nothing more beautiful than a towering tree or a fragrant flower. I remember Galleon giving me flowers when I was just a little girl. The Galleon you knew as a child is dead, Mia. He's a magic emperor now. Master seems to be working very hard lately. I can see it in his face. I'm proud that he relaxes and rejuvenates himself by walking in this garden. If you come to beg Galleon to spare your miserable lives, that's a good attitude. Won't be long until the Magic Emperor rules the world. But the grinder is magnificent centerpiece. We aren't here to beg for anything. We're here to bring this monstrosity crashing down around Galleon's ugly mug. How do you deny the inevitable? Master Galleon is restoring order to a world of chaos. What your heinous leader considers chaos, I consider freedom. And I'll fight to the death to keep it. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dragonface TV. Welcome to the stream. Let's go ahead and save. Whew. Maybe it's just sort of like a halfway point through the grindery, or it's right before the boss. I don't know which. My secret garden. In the Sega CD version, Galleon kills Quark and the other dragons are killed instead of being incorporated into the grindery. So them being in the grindery was added in. It's really interesting how much they change about the story between remakes in this series. Like most games, when they remake it, they just maybe, you know, up the graphics a little bit or whatever, but like they literally change points in the story and the different incarnations of this game. Your best friend is adamant that this will be the greatest game you ever play. It's a fun game. I don't know about the greatest game you ever played, but it's definitely a fun game.
Check
The
this
Pokemon
out.
remakes did that too? Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know enough about Pokemon. The only Pokemon I've ever beaten is Red and Blue. I played Pokemon Red and Blue when they were the new Pokemons. And the other ones I've played them a little bit, but I've never actually like committed to going all the way through them. I always felt like they were just the same game over and over and over again. I think some of the newer ones have some story to them, but for the most part, it's, you know, get 8 badges, beat the Elite Four, you win, right? Fight Team Rocket / Magma / Galaxy / whatever, right? This is the greatest game at updating NPC dialogue. I think that's true. They update the dialogue for the NPCs after like every event. Like you can just go to some random town and talk to someone and they'll be like, oh man, that happened? Which, like, they do it more than modern games in this game, I think.
Check this out.
There's definitely a lot of like care put into this game and like detail, you know? But that said, it is an older game. The mechanics are fairly simple. Like it's not like, I think it's a very, very good game. I don't know about greatest ever, but you know, it's very good. I would highly recommend playing it. I just can't commit to quite that much. What was he doing here? There's like a whole new look to this area. We've gone from like the bottom into the top half, I guess. Like this guy too.
Check this out.
By the power of Althena.
appeared on me.
By the power of Athena.
Check this out.
Looks like we're not gonna have any pipes anymore. I like how the NPCs they telegraph which attack they're doing. So like different enemies have different attacks, right? So you see these ones have their hand out, they're gonna do that thing he just did right there, right? Like this top one over here is gonna do that same move theoretically if he got a turn. But this one didn't have his hand out, he does a different move. Like the NPC's animation that they're doing while they're waiting for their turn tells you what move they're about to do, which is pretty cool. Especially useful in boss fights, because the boss will telegraph if he's gonna do like his big fire breath move or something. You know if you need to heal.
By the power of Athena.
So see, like these two guys in front with their hand out, they're gonna turn people to stone. But the guys in the back are just gonna do some damage because they don't have their hand out. Okay. There's a chest up there. Kind of hidden. Ooh, healing ring. That's a third healing ring. Alright, so where now we have one on Jessica and one on Kyle. It'd probably be good to put one on Nash or Mia, I guess. Probably Mia, which has the lowest hit points. I mean, it'd be awesome to put it on Alex, but Alex just doesn't really have slots. You could definitely give it to someone though. Those rings are nice. Obviously, we have to give up the magic resistance for it because we're not giving up the half MP consumption. White Dragon Cave cutscene in Discord. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll check it out after we beat the game. Looking. We got some stairs here.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
You can easily level here too. Like you get like around 5,000 XP or more every fight. I don't think leveling really helps you in this game because I think the bosses scale with your level. So as long as you're beating the enemies well enough to get to the boss comfortably, there's really no reason to level, I don't think.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
Okay. Look at these guys, they're carrying like bazookas or cannon or something. Bomb angels.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
I'm surprised you haven't gotten any bosses yet. Like, theoretically, we still have, at the very least, Galleon and Zenobia, right? Wasn't there a third Bile Tribe girl too? It was Phaecia, Zenobia, and... Oh, Royce, right? The fortune teller chick. I haven't seen her in a while. Insane helmet. Well, I mean, we gotta use the insane helmet, right? Crazy cranium can. So he's gonna get like a whole insane set, maybe. A Bazooka Angel probably would have been a bit much, right? Oh, tell me this. In the other translations of this game, does he ever say something other than send in the clowns? Because that was just like the weirdest line.
Check this out.
When Galleon reveals himself as the Magic Emperor, he's like, send in the clowns. And I'm like, is that supposed to be intimidating? What does that mean? Like, send in the clowns. Like, if he was the Joker, that might make sense, right? Because his guys dress up like clowns, but... Nice.
Check this out.
Yeah, that was the strangest thing when that NPC decided to start just telling you it was Magic Emperor Galleon before the big reveal. That had to be a bug, right? Or like just a mistake. It doesn't make any sense. That's what I'm guessing. That or like, I don't know, something. Like, doesn't make any sense. Holy bandana. Right. Alright, now short bandanas. Oh, okay, these guys spinning means they're gonna probably bounce around, right? We've seen enemies like this before, not this particular one.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
What's the level for Kyle?
Check this out.
Nash and Mia put out quite a lot of damage, I'll give them that.
By the power of Athena.
Just down there.
Check this out.
By the power of Athena.
Ooh, that's interesting. I think we have enough starlight at this point. I'm not too worried about MP anymore. At all.
Check this out.
Upstairs. Antiverted. Probably for Mia. Okay.
By the power of Athena.
Nice. That's such a good spell.
Check this out.
Okay. Save again. I don't know how much more we got before we hit a boss. Starlight. Moonlight. Oh. Okay, we just hit a boss. Alex, it's a dead end. Move over now, let me check this out. I'll just use the patented Thieves Guild method to... there's no keyhole. Unfortunately not. It's been sealed by a magic more powerful than any mechanical lock. Oh man. There isn't anything around here we can break through this with brute force? I know Luna's behind this door, Alex, I can feel it. If we can't open it, we may have to find another way inside. There's no other way. This is the solitary path to the inner sanctum of the Magic Emperor. Only by passing through this door will you confront your destiny. Phasia. Phasia, you're hurt. Let me use my magic to heal you. There's no time for that, dear child. There's only time for this. You know what lies before you. I pray you are strong enough to face it. I'm confused. Why are you helping us? Why now? I believed in Galleon. I thought he would give us what we had always desired. A chance to leave our cold, dead world behind forever and start anew in a place of hope and light. So you were seduced by Galleon's promises. No, it wasn't that. Galleon never promised us anything. He merely approached the Vile Tribe and commanded us to do his bidding. We obeyed. You must understand, for all our existence, the Vile Tribe has been shunned and ignored. Athena herself exiled us to the edge of her world. For a man such as Galleon to acknowledge us, much less ask for our assistance, we were honored and humbled. We followed his commands without hesitation. Why did Athena banish them? And I started to imagine the Vile Tribe's place in Galleon's brave new world. But I was wrong. Galleon never intended to include us in anything. He simply used us, and now that his true aim is within reach... Shame on you, sister. I can't believe you'd sink so low as to betray your master and your tribe. But then, you never were able to keep a secret. Zenobia, it's too late for us to undo the evil acts we've committed in Galleon's name. But we can help Alex and his friends to stop him. Silence, sister. But you must listen. The only one who ever truly cared about us was Athena. Don't you see? That's why she did what she did 15 years ago. I did not ask for your meandering opinions. I commanded you to silence. If you do not hold your tongue until our business here is concluded, I shall be forced to sever our family ties in a most uncomfortable manner. I see only suffering in your future, dear sister. The pity that you cast your lot in with this accursed dragon master. So maybe Althena did what she did 15 years ago, whatever that is, to help the Vile tribe? Alex, you are the only one with the strength to defeat Galleon. But you must make your way to him in haste. Aisha? My fate is of little consequence. Go, quickly now. Galleon's strength grows with each moment, and soon he shall achieve invincibility. Alright. She's gonna hold off her sisters. I figured we'd fight the sisters before Galleon. Aisha. Yeah. Interesting.
Galleon! Well, well, well. It appears our little hero found the way at last. And I have just the thank you you've deserved all
Should've checked my MP.
along, Dragon Boy.
We're fighting freaking Galleon right now. What's he doing? Oh, okay, it's on. Yeah, Mia could use some MP. That's okay, we can fix that. Okay. I mean, I don't think... That's my one complaint with this game. I don't think your strategy changes on any fight. It's always going to be vigor, and then like you know, sword dance for him. It's always going to be power up and then his single attack thing for Kyle. Jessica's always going to be on healing. Mia's going to buff and then do her single target attack. Nash is going to do his single target attack, which is now Thunderbolt. And it's pretty much true of every boss. I don't think any boss has a different strategy.
Check this out.
Let's see what kind of crazy attacks Galleon has.
Althena, lend me your power!
He attacks twice. Don't want to use any of these dragon moves. Dude, it might make sense to put the half MP thing on Alex for big fights like this, maybe, just so you can do like the giant dragon moves cheaper.
Check this out.
Althena, lend me your power!
Okay. That's quite the move. Much damage. A lot.
By the power of Althena!
Check this out.
Althena, lend me your power!
Oh, he's just gonna take out Nash. Unfortunate. Oh, let's bring you back at full health. That's nice.
Althena,
Nothing of value was lost. No, that's not true. Nash has a lot of my starlight on him. I need him to give people MP back. Okay, ice move. Ooh, my god, he does so much damage. Before Nash dies again, let's put that on Mia.
by the power of
The only downside right now is Jessica's AoE heal does not heal as much as his AoE damages. I just have to hope that he doesn't do his AoE attack 2 turns in a row. Take out Mia. No, he switched. Okay. You take 2 targets instead of 1. That's really fortunate.
Check this out.
by the power of Althena. Althena, lend me your power.
And really, Alex and Kyle are doing all the damage here. Okay, so he did fire, then he did ice, now he's doing a wind move. I'm guessing he's going to do about the same amount of damage, dropping most of them really low. Yeah. Okay.
Check this out.
By the power of Althena. Althena, lend me your power.
As long as he spreads the damage around, we'll be alright.
By the power of Althena.
Got glowing fists, so that means he's going to do his physical attack.
Check this out.
What does glowing fists mean?
Althena, lend me your power.
Oh, earthquake now. Okay. So he's got all 4 elements in.
Check this out.
By the power of Althena. Althena, lend me your power.
Okay, nice. He's spreading that damage around, Guyan. How much health do you have?
Check this out.
By the power of Althena.
Alright, never mind, he's done. We beat Galleon. 50,000 XP. What happens now if the Magic Emperor is defeated? I guess Zenobia becomes the main villain? Oh, the door behind him opened. We won? We won! Alex, I think you did it! You mean we did it? Although that's not what I'll be telling the gang when we get back to Nanza. You don't mind if I take most of the credit, do you, Alex? Kyle, you big blowhard. You came through, you were wonderful. I've never been so proud of you. I don't think we should celebrate until everyone is here with us to do it. Do it with us, yeah. Right, let's find Luna and take her home. That's right, we still gotta get Luna. Alright, time to finish this. Luna is the real villain. She's still gonna be like Dark Luna. Oh, Galleon was controlling her, so now the Galleon's gone. Luna? Nice view. Alex, look, Luna's over there. After all this time, I can hardly believe we're finally here. Well, go on, Alex. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Alex, buddy, you showed me the power of love. You've brought Jess and me back together. But I won't hold the last part against you, Tiger. It appears that our big adventure is about to draw to a happy conclusion, guys. And that's a thought I'd savor truly. I truly enjoyed our time together. As have I. Now hurry, Alex. Luna's waiting for you. We never went to Althena's tower, though. Luna? Luna? You said there was one place after this, though. Maybe it is that. Alex? Luna? Alex! Oh, shit. What? Luna? If one named Luna once resided within this wretched skin, she has taken leave of it. What are you saying? All that remains of the one you hold dear is the shell you see before you. And that body, once torn from her innocent control, was freed to serve its one true purpose. Farewell, Alex. The last grain is about to fall from the top of the hourglass. Okay, so Luna is the new villain, I guess. Holy shit. Evil Dark Luna has a new wardrobe now, even. The walls. She's trapped us. Yeah, we got our dragon wings. We'll be fine. Oh, shit. What is she doing? 4 crystals. What is this, Final Fantasy? Luna, what's happened to you? Step forth and witness a demonstration of the power I now command.
You shouldn't have interfered. Haven't you figured it out? There's no way to stop this.
She can have the black lipstick on.
Luna?
She lost most of her clothes. She means business, guys. Was Luna the final boss? That'd be crazy. I mean, if she is like the reincarnation of the goddess, most RPGs you do fight God at the end, right? So it would fit.
Luna, what are you doing?
Oh shit. Yeah, it was the red dragon. shit. Kind of looks like a spaceship, which might make sense if they came from the planet, right? Holy shit.
What happened to the goddess tower?
This can't be real.
Amazing, isn't it? Behold, the long-forgotten fortress of Althea.
That's the voice of Galleon.
Impossible.
Is Galleon still alive, or is Galleon just in... Is he still alive? I was gonna say maybe he's inside of Luna, but no.
Galleon?
Shit. Well, I know what the last dungeon's gonna be now. Goddess Fortress, huh? This is impossible. We defeated you. Now, Nash, I would have thought that surely you would have detected the illusion. You see, what you defeated was just an illusion. And not a particularly interesting illusion at that. Your longing to believe what you see is somewhat endearing. But I do find it a tad insulting that you so readily believed I was defeated by you. What's happening to Luna? Tell me what you've done to her, Galleon. There, no need to take that tone with me. One should always maintain proper decorum when in company of superiors. Or didn't your little friend Lake relay that gem of etiquette to you? Regardless of your little transgression, I shall tell you what you seek to know. I have done nothing to her that wouldn't have happened anyways. Well, you see, the girl that you have come to know as Luna is actually Althea herself. You're lying to me. I'm afraid it's very true, Dragon Boy. Shocking perhaps, but so very true. For 15 years, the goddess lived as a human being, with the memories buried deep within her soul. But I have awakened the dear goddess, revived her power, and claimed it for myself. With our combined magical strength, your chances of stopping me are nil. Althea, the time has come to depart for the fortress, the cornerstone of our new world order. Yes, Lord Galleon. You're not going anywhere. Really? Now, why would you say a thing like that, Dragon Boy? I used to find your effusive manner somewhat amusing, but now I find it a thorn in the side of my ambition. But I'm feeling generous today. I grant your wish. A fight to the death, then. That's what you wanted, isn't it, Dragon Boy? Well, then step forth. Oh, shit. Somehow I feel like we're not going to win this one.
Check this out.
Oh, can hurt him.
Check this out.
Okay. 500, sure. I'm assuming he's just gonna do some kind of like big attack that just drops us to 1 because he's just standing there taking it at the moment. He's not even fighting back.
Power of Athena.
His hand's
Check this
glowing
out.
this time though. He's just...
Time
There it
to
goes.
die.
Why didn't it just kill us?
Check this out.
Maybe we do have to win this fight.
By the power of Athena.
Oh, he's doing a different move this time. Oh, he goes before I do. No. They had like 700 to everybody. Yeah, so that's, we can't win that fight.
What a delightfully inept showing that was for the good team. With them out of the way, I now claim the title of Supreme Ruler. The world is my oyster, and dear Luna is now my eternal pearl.
These lines are weird. Alex? Are you dead? Please answer me. Jessica, Kyle, Nash, Mia? Alex, we have to help Luna. Alex! Everyone else is dead. Doll has to finish this on her own. If I don't get them, Luna will die with them. I have to do it. I have to save them. Is Nall gonna turn into a dragon? He's been so clearly looked just like Quark the whole game.
Alex. Never stop believing in your power to change the world, and especially my love for you. For love is the wellspring of all that is good, and far more powerful than you can ever imagine. Believe in yourself, Alex, and you will find the strength to do what must be done.
Okay, we're back in Maribia. My head. Where am I? Wait, I remember Luna. Galleon. Alex, you're awake. I knew you'd be okay. Oh, what's going on? After Galleon beat us, the white dragon wings started to shine and brought us here. I don't know what made them do that, Alex. Maybe Quark was watching over us. You've been asleep since we got here 3 days ago. What about everyone else? Are they asleep too? Oh no, Alex, your injuries were the most serious by far. Jessica and Mia were worried you might never wake up. Now they're downstairs trying to figure out what we should do next. Nash and Kyle are, well, you have to see it for yourself and you won't be too happy. You kids think Aldina really lives in that flying castle? I guess it would make sense, huh? We're still trying to figure out why Luna created it. Alex, you're awake. I'm so glad you're okay, Alex. I didn't know if you were ever going to come out of it. We've been preparing for a second assault on Galleon. We have a problem. Nash and Kyle are, well, they're being a little crybabies while Mia and me have to try to think of a plan. Those two dorks have been wallowing in self-pity. Don't make me worry like that again, Alex. The stress gives me wrinkles. Jessica's been using her healing magic on us since we got it here, Alex. We owe her our lives. Thank you, Jessica. It was nothing, Alex. I promise Null's just trying to embarrass me. He's doing a great job. I desperately want Nash to help us, but he refuses, Alex. What's happened to him? I can't believe Kyle's fallen back into his old habits. I mean, Galleon might have hurt Kyle's pride, but his body's fine. He needs to stop sulking and start getting ready to fight Galleon again. And Nash giving up? That doesn't sound like him at all. Yeah. Alright, tell you what. It is already 9:30. So, we've been playing this for the last 3 hours. We still have another dungeon to do and probably a handful of boss fights. I think we're going to stop here with Lunar for tonight and switch over to Breath of the Wild. And then we'll continue the end of Lunar on Monday. Yeah? So, this is a good stopping point. So we'll stop here. On Monday, we'll get the team back together. We'll storm the fortress. We'll bring Luna back to her senses. Solve the mystery of what's happened 15 years ago. Beat Galleon, all that fun. So, I am going to take the stream down for about 2 minutes. It'll be right back up. I'm just switching consoles and we're going to get Breath of the Wild going. So I'll be right back. Don't touch that dial. See you soon. Bye.